Release Radar, where we recap all of the new releases from the week. It's a delayed start, Ryan. We had a little chaos going on today, but here we are. Happy Friday.
I'm not pointing any fingers.
Completely my fault. Sorry for the delay, but I'm curious to see. We might get some new faces checking in. As always, if you can see us and you can hear us, let us know in the comments. We love to see the Friday check-ins, and let's send us live in the community real quick. The HighLevel Release Radar. All right, here we go. I think we should be live in all of the places. Let's open up our chat so we can see those check-ins as they come in. And oh, Brian, I forgot to share the deck.
Uh-oh.
Let's load her up.
It's going to be an important one.
And let's hop into the first release, which is actually more of a public service announcement, right?
Yeah.
What do we got going on here?
We've got a special contest with a $50,000 on the table. So it's there for the taking. This is for creating AI agents within the marketplace. If you haven't been on the AMA sessions that we've been holding each week with the team, feel free to join. I believe they're on Wednesday, but take a look at the events calendar. They're listed there. Go highlevel.com/events. You'll see it. But then you can also just scan this QR code and get more information about this contest, how to enter, how the rules work, and build some amazing agents, and you can win some money.
Ryan, that was the most monotone announcement for a $50,000 prize purse I've ever seen. We're giving away. I'm sorry,
it's late. My coffee is worn off.
You need to head back to the coffee station, my friend. We're ditching out $50,000. I think it's divvied up. How's it divvied up? Three prizes for voice AI agents, 3 prizes for conversation AI agents. All you have to do is publish them into the marketplace to enter. So it's not it's not like crazy hoops you got to jump through. But yeah, if you want to get your hands on some of that cash, get your agents uploaded ASAP.
Do it.
We got the check-ins coming in. Javier, love you too, bud. Thanks for checking in. Dave Linton, consistent as gravity, this guy.
He is.
Nice to see you, Dave.
No, he's kind of Dave.
Love it. All right, let's hop into our first release of the week. WordPress got an update. You can now purge everything. We've got options support on multiple domains.
Exactly. So this has to do with if you've ever been in a place where you're making updates to a WordPress website and it's not really syncing right. This just kind of gets rid of all the cache and refills all the buckets up so that everything is accurate and up to date across the board. Of course, we have a global CDN, which stands for a content distribution network. So if you ever had issues with WordPress sites not showing the right stuff, this is your easy button for purging all that cache.
Nice. That is handy. That's one acronym I actually did know, Ryan. Thank you very much. All right, our next update, we have an all-new certificate builder. This thing looks sweet. So hopefully you know in your courses, you can create certificates that people can earn by completing the course. Well, now you got a whole new fancy builder to make those fancy certificates.
It looks really good. The team's taken a lot of inspiration from the badge builder. So we've got layers, we've got responsive canvases, standard and flexible sizing. So you can really design some really cool stuff. I think version 1 of this was a little bit rough, but this is really, really nice.
I love it. Yep. We got another check-in coming in from Ivan. Wow, some late session today. Nice to see you live again. Yep, we got a late start, but hey, better late than never, as they say, right?
Yeah.
Our next update comes from WhatsApp. We now have call to action interactive workflows.
Yeah, so this is really neat. When you put this into a workflow, you're going to get 3 different branches. So link was open, link was not delivered, or there was a timeout, and then you can build out your workflows from there. So this is just kind of a nice way to put people into buckets in terms of how they've interacted with a CTA.
Yeah, this one's actually really nice if you've been working with WhatsApp. I think people are going to be pretty pumped up on that one. So yeah, check that out. Let us know what you guys think. Christine is checking in. Good morning from New Zealand. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good
Amazing.
morning. We gave you some extra time to get your coffee this morning.
Mhm.
Our next update comes on the SaaS side of the house. We now have revamped Stripe Connect page and access controls. This is a nice little.
Yes, this was a more of a facelift than anything else, but just wanted to highlight as we're continuing to polish the system and give it a fresh, consistent look across the board. So that's one part of it. And then the access controls, the page is now limited to agency owners and admins only. So I think that was a very welcome update to the access there. And it mitigates privacy and security risks compared to the previous one. So all around the board, it's looking way better.
Nice. Our next update comes from reputation management. We now have enhancements to the reviews AI.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff that got included here. One was the Google Business Profile notifications. So once that's connected, then users will receive notifications for confirming that Reviews AI is enabled, etc. So making sure that you're aware of different things that are being turned on, as well as more granular permissions. So now agencies can control how you grant locations the ability to create and edit their own Reviews AI agents. So this was definitely an ask from the agencies where they're like, hey, we want to set this stuff up, but we don't want anyone to mess with it. And so you've now got that as well. Plus HIPAA compliance, we've increased the amount of HIPAA compliance so that the Reviews AI will properly keep in line there and make sure that you are fully compliant for all the HIPAA enabled businesses.
Yeah, that is a sweet little update there.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple more check-ins coming in. We've got Saqib. Good morning to Bangladesh. All right, nice.
Amazing.
Thanks for hanging out. And another familiar face. We've got Heidi. Kia ora. Good morning to my favorite Saturday morning crew. Good morning to you as well. Next up, we have an update from the social planner. We have a new whole enhanced onboarding, which is pretty sweet. I believe the feedback on this one was, hey, some people that come into the product don't want to start with just connecting stuff. They want to like play with it a little
Exactly.
bit, take a little tour maybe before I actually start plugging things in. Now we've
Try
kind of
before
got
you buy.
multiple
Another way to
on-ramps.
think about it.
Yeah, exactly. So as we can see
Yeah.
on the bottom, you can jump right into like upload a CSV. You can start creating a post, or you can start with your connections there. I think we're still going to make some tweaks to the verbiage of this page and whatnot, but it's not. I like it because if you do want to test out some of the other stuff and you're not quite ready to just start connecting, you can do that now as well.
Yeah.
We've
We
got.
just.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good.
All right, we got another check-in from Alejandro coming in from Guadalajara. All right, my neck of the wood,
Amazing.
G-Town. Love that place. Let's check out our next update of the week. We now have QR codes in the funnel and website builder as an element, which this was an interesting one. I didn't know this was coming. I have never seen this before.
I did know this was coming. I didn't know why, but as you can see, if maybe you're displaying something on a TV screen, on a monitor, at an event or something, this could be really helpful to just put a QR code right there in the page itself. And of course, it's customized as always. So
It's funny you said that, Ryan, and that was my first thought too. It's like, wait a minute, how is this going to work? And
the
so
files are in the computer.
that's why I requested that we also make the QR code a button in itself. So if you click it, it will take you to the place that the team's going to make that update. And but yeah, I guess I could see some use cases here. Pretty fancy. It's cool, nice little new element. Next
Yes,
up,
sir.
we have an update from communities. This one's very cool. So you can now tag courses just like you can like @mention people within the posts.
Yeah, this is bringing a lot of those. If you think about it from like a blog's perspective, like cross-linking between different things, it's a really good way to get visibility on for the courses within the community. So when you're interacting, you're like, "Hey, Joe Blow, you need to go take this course," and it will link it right to that course to take. So nice link in action there. I like it.
Yeah, this one's super cool. I think that one's going to be really useful. The check-ins are just flying in at this later hour, Ryan. Okay, here we have a really cool name that I'm going to completely butcher, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Munyardzi. Man, I hope I got close. Hello from South Africa. Thanks for checking in. I love it. We got a super international crowd today, and we've got another familiar face, Tina, saying, hey, nice to see
What's
you
up, Tina?
as well. Ecom got an update. We now have a smarter download button for digital products.
Yep, there's a lot of nuance to this one, but basically we're introducing conditional visibility in the thank you page. So if there isn't a download available, there won't be a download button displayed. As well as Customer Access Center. It now is going to show the links only for items with those associated uploaded assets. And then we've also got support for mixed orders. So like maybe if you did a physical product, obviously you wouldn't want to have a button shown there for a download item and vice versa. So really just cleaning up a lot of the stuff in terms of when you're selling digital products, it's going to make a lot more sense and be a lot more intuitive for the end users.
Yeah, I think it's just like the behavior of the way that all works makes a lot more sense now. So
Yes.
very cool. Oh, The Alchemist. That's a cool, fun example to use there. One of my favorite books. We got more international check-ins coming in. Elias from Canada. Nice to see you. Alejandro, yep, that was exactly my ask. Hey, make the QR codes buttons as well. So you should see that update roll out pretty soon. And our next update comes from Workflows. You can now execute dynamic custom value picker in more places. So this one's nice. And I was trying to make sure I had this one right, Ryan. So did we just add more options into the picker?
We're displaying it in different places. So at this point, we now support if-else conditions as well as the update contact field action. So before I forget exactly where it was, but it was in some places and not others. And so we're kind of rolling out more and more support in different places when you're building a workflow.
See, I still am not sure that we have this one right. I'll be curious to see. Let us know as you guys go in here, because I think what they're saying is when you go to create your filters, there's now more options to pick, like more of the number type.
Yeah, you may be right. As I'm rereading this release note, I think that is actually the accurate way to describe it.
And then the team threw another curveball with the Running Man screenshot. I don't know what the Running Man has to do with this update, so we'll have to check back with the team on this one. But yeah, I'm confident that you now have more options to pick when you create those filters, including some of the number fields and stuff like that. So yes, if you've been feeling limited in the conditions that you can create if-else conditions for, go check it out, because I think today you might be happy that the stuff that you wanted to pick is now in there. We had some other enhancements roll out this week. The email system transitioned to shared domain routine. Oh, Ryan, so this one's interesting. Do you want to flesh this one out a little bit? Major impact.
Yeah, if I can simplify the idea here, we're basically taking traffic that would ordinarily go through like a very widely used domain and sectioning that off. I think there's more things happening there, but that's kind of my understanding. Maybe you have a better take on it.
Well, there was also another update that is also kind of hard to articulate, but basically on the shared domain, if you're sending email through HighLevel and you haven't set up a custom sending domain, which you should do, you're riding dirty on the shared domain, and you say that the sending name is Ryan and the sending email is ryan@whatever.com, that would create like a mismatch, and it was impacting deliverability. And now we made this update where I wish I had the example in front of me. Anyway, it just eliminates the mismatch, and we've seen the deliver rate on the shared domains jump up more than like I forget what the percentage was, but it was a really awesome update from the team. So if you have clients coming into the system, they haven't set up a sending subdomain yet, their emails are going to deliver even better now on that shared domain. You should still create a custom domain though.
Yeah, 100% a custom domain.
This next one is another one for the email system. We enhanced the dedicated IP purchase eligibility. So I don't know exactly the nuance there. I don't know if you have it, Ryan, but
Yeah,
if you're looking to get a purchase a dedicated IP, there's now a little more, I think, flexibility in there.
there is. And we're basically looking at things like verifying if the sub account has an active payment method, stuff like that. If the agency IP has been enabled as well, so it confirms whether or not the agency has a dedicated IP for the sub accounts, and then existing checks are also maintained. So we're adding more background things to kind of check to see if like this really makes sense to offer the dedicated IP. In which case, more people will get access to it if they want it.
Cool. We had another update from the app marketplace. There's now support for custom payment providers in SaaS mode, which I believe is a monumental update if I was reading that release note correctly.
I don't think it's what I saw the comments that you had in the release notes channel, and I don't think that's what you think it is. That is like the difference between V1 and V2 SaaS. That's not what this is. This is more for the folks that are offering stuff on the app marketplace to be able to use um, custom payment providers to charge the customers that are in SaaS mode. But it's not SaaS mode V or
Mm,
V2 access to all the. That's an ongoing saga.
got it. Okay. Got it. I had a feeling I didn't quite have that one right. But there was another update to payments. There's now refund status for Stripe. The refund status for Stripe transactions has been fixed. If that was
I feel like
impacting you.
we don't always include bug fixes because it's not always exciting, but this is one that I think affects a lot of people, so we included that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some mic dropping upcoming releases. This is
These are getting hard to find, by the way.
I know, I was gonna say this is dangerous
Everything's under
territory, Ryan. I don't
lock
know.
and key.
You gonna get in trouble for what we're about to see here? What do we
No,
have?
nothing here has not been disclosed publicly already.
All right, coming soon. Host a number in HighLevel. What does this mean?
Well, I think this coincides with the Level Up release, and I didn't have a lot of details on it, but essentially you'll have the ability to sort of port your number into HighLevel. And I think that's going to be a big one. So it has been discussed, so nobody get mad at me for letting the cat out of the bag. But that's the idea there, that if you had a number, you can just move it over without having to go through a bunch of rigmarole.
Oh, so like not having to go through support tickets and stuff. You can just port
Mm-hmm.
numbers right in.
Exactly.
That would be
Mm-hmm.
nice. We got a check-in coming from another cool name, Razvi. Hopefully I got that right, from India. Thanks for checking in. And we got another one down here from Artificial Grass Marketing. Sounds like a good niche. Can't wait for Dallas. Troy from AGM. Nice. Can't wait to see you, Troy. We're going to have a blast. Let's check out what else Ryan has coming soon for us. Following feed in communities. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
how's this work?
The idea behind this is that you can, I think now it's kind of hard to tell because we get access to things you guys don't, but there is the ability to follow somebody right now. But that's going to translate into a feed for only the folks that you're following. So kind of like the idea, with the algorithms, you get like a For You page, and then you just have this straight fire hose from everybody that you follow. And that is what is being displayed there. So looking forward to seeing that.
So this is like, okay, I'm in this community and it's really active and people are posting all sorts of stuff, but that Ryan guy, everything he posts is really smart. So I just want to make
Mm.
sure I have a dedicated feed of his posts.
Yes, that is the direction we're going. Then, of course, you'll have a list of everybody and you can message them and so forth.
Hmm,
And there's a lot of really cool stuff happening with that. I'm sure you could use your imagination, but
that is
looking
cool.
forward looking forward to it.
Nice. Communities is just getting freaking awesome. If you
Mhm.
haven't noticed, we sneakily launched a new community that we'll probably do a bigger announcement around in the near future. But if you go into your agency account and click the university tab, that will take you to the new community where we're now housing all the courses. So it's way easier to get into the courses once you register for that community. We got the new experience going on. So check it out. Let us know what you think. But wait, There is one more thing, and it's way more exciting than the latest
It is.
Apple release.
And it's way more exciting than $50,000.
I don't know about that one, but I think we're giving away the 50 grand at this event, right?
Yeah, must be present to win. Just kidding. You don't have to
No,
be, I
that's
don't
not
think.
true, right? Okay. Phew.
That's not true.
You just gave a bunch
But
of people
anyway,
heart attacks.
back to the event. The event itself, you need to sign up. We've got a
Yes.
few more tickets left, but not many.
Not many. That is true. We are down to the wire. There are not many left. If you want to be there, grab your ticket before it sells out. We're all going to be there hanging out. Troy from AGM is going to be there hanging out with us.
Yeah, you'll get to meet Troy.
Next week, Ryan, we should put up the slides of the party nights. We talk because I think the visuals of the Bingo Loco rave that's going to happen.
Yeah,
really
we
paints a
saw
better
some
picture.
teasers for it, and they look pretty fun. So
wait, I think I could just do it, right? So if we go level
this
up,
scares me.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh no, do they put it on there?
I don't know. Let's see. We got amazing speakers. We got ticket. Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
Check
there it
this
is.
out. So we're gonna be bingoing, but like rave edition, which is gonna be insane. And then the awards night has been ramped up to be a full-on gala. So it's gonna be like black. What do you call that? Black suit?
tie.
Black tie affair. You can tell how many black tie events I've been to. But I'm gonna be dressed up for this one, Ryan, and I can't wait to see everybody all dressed up. It's gonna be awesome, like a full-on like MTV Music Video Awards or something. Dan Doyle, what's the black tie event all about? Yes, so at every level up, we do awards, an award session. We have a bunch of different awards that get handed out. The SaaSpreneurs get their awards. There's a bunch of affiliate awards. There's new dev awards this year. And so this year we're turning it into like an awards dinner. That's black tie affair. So it's going to be very cool to see everybody dressed to the nines. We got a couple more comments coming in here, Ryan. Let's check them out before we head out of here. We got Michael's asking, I was hoping to hear more about the external tracking in labs. Is that in labs?
Did that go mum's the word on that one.
That might have been
I think that was a momentary appearance in labs.
If it's in labs, Michael, play with it and let us know what you think. But we're not allowed to publicly
There's a couple
talk
glitches in the matrix, so you might be seeing things that are actually for level up that will be hidden quickly. We're working on it.
Dan says that I have a Philly tuxedo. What is a Philly tuxedo? Is this like a Canadian tux that's like all denim, but in Philly it's like, I don't even know what that would be. Jeez.
It's like a white tank top is what it sounds like to me. No offense, Philadelphia.
No, but I do have something cool and that I'm going to break out that night, Dan. So stay tuned. And Alejandro, Logo Showcase is live. Hope you've been playing with it. Let us know what you think. All right, cool. Well, hopefully you guys, again, grab your tickets if you haven't gotten them already. There's only a few left. And as you can see from everything on the site, it is going to be a week to remember. We hope you can join us there. Until then,